I have the absolute pleasure of introducing Mike Barnes himself, Sean Kanan. It is an honor to have you here.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you for joining us. I know time is tight, so I want to offer my congratulations. It was a beautiful premiere last night. What a wonderful
It
night!
really was an incredible evening.
And what was that like for you to be there with really everyone in the Miyagi-verse cast and crew, watching with thousands and thousands of fans?
You know, I've been working in Hollywood for about 35 years, and I remember just sort of saying to myself at one point last night, well, this is definitely a real Hollywood premiere. I mean, it had the bells and whistles. It was a lot of fun. It was great to see, all the different actors from Cobra Kai there. It was great to see the fans' first reaction to seeing the show, because it's just, it's one thing when you know what you've filmed and you're happy with it and you think it's going to be great, but then to see it in a theater with fans, that's something else.
Absolutely. And if I could ask you one question, it would be, what does the character of Mike Barnes mean to you, and what does it mean that he's back?
Oh boy, there's actually a lot to unpack there. What does it mean that he's back? To be playing a character again that I did 34 years ago is really an amazing thing. To get another bite at the apple playing this character. And it's such a testament to the fans, that they've held this character in their heart, that the character still has relevance, they're still interested in. And for that, I am just so beyond humbled and grateful to all the fans for that. What does the character mean to me? I don't know. I always kind of laugh. I'm 55 years old and they still call me the bad boy of karate. I'm gonna be 85 years old with like a walker with little tennis balls on it. They're gonna go, look, there goes the bad boy of karate. I'm like, hi, how are you? I don't know why suddenly I got a Jewish accent, but your karate is a joke. But it's fun. It's great. It's very exciting, and it's fun to come back and play the character as a much more multi-dimensional character, lots of different colors. It's 30 some years down the road, and I've certainly evolved as a man and as an actor, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to bring that to the role. And I think people were curious about what transpired for these 3 decades with Mike Barnes, and we definitely find out.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so excited. Drew, do you have a question for Sean?
Yeah, Sean, first off, it's an absolute honor to be able to speak with you. Mike Barnes is one of my all-time favorite characters growing up, so this is amazing. And just I guess for you, can you describe the process? You talked about bringing this character back after 30 years. Like, what went through your head as you were preparing for this? And obviously, we can't talk about maybe the spoilers here, but like, was there a process you had to go through to get back into character?
No, there wasn't a process. I mean, I was fortunate that I had been still training in martial arts, so I, was fairly confident that that wasn't going to be an issue. Other than the fact that I've kind of had a rotator cuff injury that I've been dealing with for the last year and a half, although it's gotten significantly better. A little concerned about that. But as far as playing the character, my biggest concern was, and I talked to Josh and John Hurwitz about this. We had a Zoom call, and unfortunately Hayden wasn't able to join us for that early call. But I said, guys, look, who am I to tell you what to do with the show that you've created that's so brilliant? I said, I just want to make sure that I'm not playing this guy like this multi-dimensional thug that he was in the Karate Kid 3. And, humor is such an integral part of Cobra Kai. I want to make sure that I get my shots to bring some humor to Mike Barnes 2.0, and I think we did that.
That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
That's so great. And Sean, I have to say, I love this book, Way of the Cobra.
Thank you.
Yes, everyone, it's very inspirational. Is wayofthecobra.com. That's in the description. Do you first of all, what are your thoughts after the release of this? I know you've had interaction with fans about this. It's inspired so many people. Your reflections on this book, Way of the Cobra, and any potential new projects.
Well, I'm incredibly proud of Way of the Cobra. And as a matter of fact, we just went into our 3rd printing of the book because it's been so successful.
Wow.
And of course, you can get an autographed and personalized copy at waythecobra.com, or you can get it on Amazon and Kindle. And it's a great time to read it right now because the sequel, which is called Way of the Cobra: Welcome to the Kumite, is going to be coming out probably sometime late next month, and it's going to be bigger and more in depth and picks up where this book left off. So it's a great time for you to read this one in preparation for the sequel. As far as other projects going on, I'm still on The Bold and Beautiful for CBS, and I'm going to be crossing over as my character Deacon Sharp to The Young and the Restless to do a little work over there. What else? I've got a big sci-fi movie coming out probably right around Christmas. It's called Colonials, but right now it's all about Cobra Kai season 5 and TikTok. We've got less than 5 hours by my estimation, and I got to tell you, I'm like beyond excited about this. I mean, I did this a year ago, and I have had to keep quiet about it. Guys, you know what it's like. I mean,
Yes.
Literally like 300 to 500 people a week. And especially I would go to a Comic-Con and I was going to get a shirt made up that said, "Don't ask, I can't say," but I didn't do it. And it was, I mean, like liberating beyond belief to finally say, yes, I'm in it. And now it all comes down to this. And, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that the fans feel that the wait was worth it and that they embrace and enjoy the return of Karate's Bad Boy.
Absolutely,
That's
Sean.
awesome.
And I know Drew and I both embrace that as well. We love Mike Barnes. We're so happy he's back in the world. And we know tonight is a very tight night. We know your time is precious. So thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Ken and Drew, I just want to say something. Thank you guys so much for what you do. The way that you support the Cobra Kai Karate Kid fandom, and, really what this has done is it has created a worldwide community. I mean, you guys have really helped facilitate that. And thank you so much for giving me the time to talk to you tonight. Okay. Wishing you guys all the best and enjoy. Take care.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you so much, Sean. Have a good night.